Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the 24-hour movie marathon. My answer to Ryan Chattaway's challenge that he put out to all of us DVD and Blu-ray collectors and film fanatics a little while ago. Given that my internet is currently off, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to post this within the given time frame, but I will do my best. We'll see how that goes. I should have the bill paid up and be reactivated within the next couple of weeks, so we'll see how that goes. Well, obviously, if you're seeing this, I got all that sorted out. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself here. Anyway, what you're about to see, I wanted to mention that there's actually going to be two cuts of this video, both of which will be two parts. So this will be a two-parter, and the other one will be a two-parter. The big difference is, this one is the shorter version. This is just strictly the marathon-related stuff. So specifically, this is just what movies I watched, what I was eating, how I was coping with tiredness, and, a few basic thoughts about each movie. A little bit of stuff in the kitchen of me actually preparing the things that I was eating and whatnot. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. There's really no frills. It's just kind of the basics. It's really long just because even in short form I'm long-winded. But there will be an extended mini-series version of this, which will, as I say, be also two parts. Each part will be about 2 to 2.5 hours long. I know you're probably like, oh my god, what the hell could he do for 2 to 2.5 hours? Well, you'd be surprised, because I kind of took this as an opportunity to do a kind of back burner idea for a video project that I've had simmering for a while, namely a day in the life of Zaranyzerak. So while I was filming all the marathon stuff, I also did segments of other things that I would do in a typical day. So there's a lot of typical day stuff, sort of day-to-day routine things that I do. But intermeshed in with all that is the marathon stuff. But as to what the difference is going to be between the two, you'll just have to watch the miniseries version and find out. Suffice it to say, there's a ton of material in the miniseries version that you don't even see clips of in here. So it's not like it's just extended versions of what you see here. There's that, but there's tons of stuff that you don't even see snippets of in this cut. So yeah, so anyway, if you just want to check out the marathon stuff and just kind of get the basic overview of how it went and all that, this is the cut to watch. But if you want the full banquet, if you want everything with all the whistles and bells, you might want to hold off for the miniseries version. Because in the miniseries version, you will see everything that's in this, plus about 3 hours of additional material. Yeah, actually about 3.5 hours of additional material, if I remember correctly. Yeah, anyway, I will let you get to it. So, without any further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy my answer to Ryan Chattaway's challenge for the 24-hour movie marathon. Good morning. Ryan Chattaway is doing this thing. It's just basically a fun thing that anybody who wants to can participate in, called basically a 24-hour movie marathon, where you attempt to stay up for 24 hours and watch nonstop movies. And there's certain criteria that you have to follow, like certain types of movies you gotta watch and stuff like that. Anyway, I thought it sounded like fun, so I thought, what the hell, let's do it. It's presently 12:56 p.m. on May 2nd, 2012. I literally just crawled out of bed, but I thought, this would be a good time to do the marathon because I haven't actually had my first day at my new job yet. So I thought, let's get it in quick before I actually start working on a regular basis again and don't have as much time. Alrighty, so I really have to pee and make coffee, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Howdy. Okay. So today's coffee selection will be Folgers Mountain Roast. Got about half a jar of it. That should be enough for today. Well, since this is marathon day, normally I would only make about this much coffee. That's enough to fill my coffee cup. Given that this is marathon day, I'm thinking we should make that much coffee. Yeah, my coffee is finished brewing, so let's go get coffee. Alright. So this, of course, is my coffee cup of choice. The Boss. Is there anything else we can use that's a little more ceremonial? My Nightmare Before Christmas mug. What do you think? Should we use this one? Is this a good marathon mug? Alright, let's use this one. I like to call this my astronaut's breakfast. Multivitamin and coffee. Alright, so I'm going to quickly check my messages here. My goal is basically to actually start doing the movies at about 2. It's currently 1:26 p.m. Greetings. Still not awake. Waiting for that first wind to kick in. It's currently 1:43 p.m. I know I'm doing entries like every 2 minutes, but we'll, do it. Blech. Coffee. My capture software needs to pre-compress everything after you record it when you do it in 1080p mode, which is why I'm doing this in 720p, by the way, not 1080p, because it saves anything up to 720p instantly. Like, you click stop on the recording and it just saves it instantly, and you can carry on with another recording. Starring the luscious mouth of Zaranyzerak. Okay, so it is 2:15. We are no closer to starting the movie marathon. This is gonna be crazy. Basically, okay, let me just show you the setup here. Ta-da! My amazing sound system. Got 2 Logitech speakers, subwoofer on the floor, projecting directly into the crotch. Perfect. And then basically I've cleaned off the desk here as well. So I'm going to move the keyboard out of the way, move the screen up, switch over to the PS3, Tom's on standby in case of late night indigestion, and we're all set and ready to go. So just before we begin, I'm actually going to run off to the store and grab some dollar store munchies, maybe some popcorn kernels, and yeah, because I'm going to need some kind of munchies to keep going, and probably I'll see if there's any like cola on sale and stuff, because as much as I love coffee, my late night drink of choice is usually cola, and lots of it. Alrighty, so hopefully, if all goes well, by a little after 4 we can finally begin. Excuse me, which means by the end of it, I will have been up for like 27 or 28 hours. We'll see how long I last. Alrighty. See you in a bit, guys. Greetings, everyone. Just got back from a Munchies run. I think we're ready to begin Ryan Chattaway's 24-hour movie marathon challenge. It is currently 5:36 p.m. I'm just going to put this frozen pizza in the oven, and then we shall begin. This is comfort. Alright, so I'm just going to move some stuff, and then we shall begin. I've already pretty much decided what tonight's movies are going to be. That may change over the course of it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Sorry about all this silhouettiness. That'll go away as we get later into the evening. Anyway, it is currently 5:58 p.m. I decided I might as well just wait for the pizza to be done, and then I'll get started then. Okay, so I just went over Ryan's original challenge video, basically just to sort of review the rules. I want to make sure that I had movies picked out for each category. If you want to participate in the challenge, by the way, I will put the link in the description down below, so be sure to check that out. I'm going to attempt to do a solid 24 hours of movies, which is going to be especially difficult considering I've been up for 4 hours already and haven't watched a single one because of all the crap that went on in the morning. Okay, so anyway, the 6 specific criteria that Ryan laid out. You have to watch your favorite film. You have to watch a major flop. Now that can be either critically or commercially or both. Might not necessarily be a bad movie, it just didn't do well. You have to watch 2 movies that are 180 minutes or longer, so 3 hours or longer. You have to watch a movie that you have no interest in watching, a classic movie that you've never attempted before, and finally a foreign film or a remake. So, yeah, so you can watch either just a remake or if you or you can watch a foreign film. So I guess if you don't like foreign films, you can watch a remake of something instead. So whatever. So it's actually kind of thoughtful of Ryan to put that in there because not everybody's into foreign films. Myself, I love them, but yeah. So I have picked out movies for pretty much all of the categories except for the one I have no interest in watching, and there's a very specific reason for that, which, as I say, we'll get to when we get to. So okay. So for my first movie, I'm actually going to tackle one of the 3-hour ones first. I figured let's do the long ones while the most awakeness is in effect. And for my first 3-hour movie, I'm going to check out Wyatt Earp, which I have had in the collection for quite some time and have not watched yet, and I've been wanting to watch it. It is actually 3 hours and 10 minutes long, so it's 190 minutes, so definitely meets the criteria. I'm not going to cheap out either. Any of the 3-hour ones, they will be 180 minutes or longer. None of this 170 minutes or 179 minutes. No. It's going to be a full 3 hours or more. Ryan went really hardcore. He did, what did he do? For his first movie, he did Titanic, which is like over 3 hours to begin with. And then he did Das Boot, like the extended full-length director's cut version, which is literally 5 hours long. So, so I don't think anyone's going to beat you there, Ryan. You went hardcore, man. Really hardcore. Okay, so I'm going to go get my pizza. It should be just about done. And we will begin. Okay, here we go. Should be... Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. Perfect timing. Oh, this looks good. Yeah. For, a $5 frozen pizza, that's pretty damn nice, I gotta say. I'll show you my pizza cutter here. I actually have a Coca-Cola bottle pizza cutter. How cool is that, eh? It's a long movie. We need a lot of pizza, okay? There we go. Perfect. I mean, you can hardly even tell that I cut it. It looks just like it did when it came out of the oven. No. Okay. All right, back to the command center. Let's go watch a movie. I'm actually glad I did buy more cola. I don't have much left. Okay. Oh. I was playing Oblivion. And so it begins. Well, almost. It doesn't take forever for us to get to the menu. Actually, this is a Warner release, so it's probably going to get right into the movie after all the warning screens. I hate how long it takes to get to the menu on stuff. Warner seems to like to just start right into their movies. Alright, we are into the movie. I will report back in a little while. It is currently 6:12 p.m. The marathon has officially begun. Hey, I just paused it for a moment. Oh, I'm so full of pizza right now. I still got 2 pieces left for later, so I'm sure we'll dive into those at some point. So I'm about a half hour into Wyatt Earp. Really enjoying it so far. I actually didn't realize just what a massive all-star cast it is. I mean, absolutely everybody is in this. So you Kevin Costner, Dennis Quaid, Gene Hackman, Jeff Fahey, Mark Harmon, Michael Madsen, Catherine O'Hara, Bill Pullman, Isabella Rossellini, Tom Sizemore, Jo Beth Williams, and Mare Winningham. And I actually just saw Martin Kove, who you guys may remember as the bad guy karate instructor from the Karate Kid. I mainly remember him from Hard Time on Planet Earth, a short-lived sci-fi series. But yeah, so he just showed up as like some badass jerk causing trouble for Wyatt Earp in his early days in the Old West. And yeah, having a great time. So I'll check in with you guys again in a little while. How's it going? Still on the first movie. And it's currently 7:56 p.m. Oh, good lord, this is... I'm gonna be like legally, mentally unbalanced by the time this is over, I swear. Really enjoying the movie so far, actually. I can't believe I waited so long to see it. I remember when Wyatt Earp first came out, it was around the same time that Tombstone came out. And I actually saw Tombstone in the theater, and I thought it was just awesome. That's one I definitely plan to pick up for the Blu-ray collection at some point in the foreseeable future. Alrighty, well, back to the movies. Alrighty. As you can see from the ambient light, it's already getting dark. By the time you see the next update, it'll probably be completely nighttime. Hey guys, just finishing up Wyatt Earp right now. And it's basically dark out now. Okay, so finished movie number 1. Wyatt Earp. It is currently 9:36 p.m. Okay, I'm on Skype. Say hello, Skype people.
Hello, Skype
Hello,
people.
Skype people.
Hello, Skype people.
So on Skype here we have Cass, my brother, from Visits with Cass fame. I'm sure a lot of you will remember.
My webcam isn't on. I'm a bit of an idiot.
We of course have Pablo, also known as the Pablo, also known as, what was it, Biggs McLarge Huge, or
Yeah.
I can't remember. Anyway,
Old Fizzle Beef.
the the Pablo, and we also have, of course, Stowed Man. I got to thinking, like, one of the criteria is you're supposed to watch a movie that you have no interest in seeing, and of course, well, I everything in my collection is stuff that I have an interest in seeing, otherwise I wouldn't own it. So I thought, well, why don't I employ some of my film fan friends to, you know, pick something that they know that I won't want to see and show it to me. So do you have something in mind?
Sisterhood.
Internet friends? Okay, I didn't... Was that like 6 different movies? Okay,
We had some ideas.
we can only... I didn't hear any of that. I started, sister. Like, what? I think Skinslip might want in on this too, and Tank said he would too if there was something going on. So maybe we should bring them in. When I first started having this conversation with everybody yesterday, the first thing that sprung to Stoud's mind was Brett Ratner movies!
Right. Let's all watch Tower Heist starring Eddie Murphy.
Oh, God. Well, I leave it in your guys' hands. I'm at your mercy here. That's why I'm here. So
I need to find a copy of Pluto Nash.
Do you have any desire to see The Proposition, Sean?
I don't even know what it's about or anything.
Good. It's a Western. It's awesome. But
Another Western? A Western to follow up my Western? Do I have any other Westerns in the queue here?
Proposition
No, I
is
don't.
awesome.
Okay.
Western.
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah, you could just say that you didn't have any interest in it. There you go.
I'm at your...
I mean, you don't know what it is, so you don't have any interest
I
in
didn't
it.
even
That's
know it
all.
was a Western, so based on
There you
just the
go.
title alone and not knowing it was a Western, I had no interest in it. How long is it?
104 minutes.
Good Lord. Okay. No, it's fine. No, that's not that long. Well, mine's already pushing like 28, 29 hours. So the sooner we can get a movie happening here, this would be wonderful, because I've got at least 4 more movies to go after this.
Holy shit.
I've got The
Yeah.
Proposition in the drive.
Okay, good.
I can't believe I didn't mention this one. Starring your favorite actor, Sean, Mr. Chris Kattan, Corky Romano.
Chris Kattan.
Snout.
Oh, wait a minute,
totally
sorry.
watched Corky Romano.
Snout, I do want to say about the Proposition, the spear scene was so fucking awesome, I had to rewind it and watch it again.
Okay, shut up. Don't tell me there's a spear scene. Don't tell me anything. Okay, we can't watch The Proposition now because Skinslip spoiled something.
I didn't ruin anything, you jackass.
You did. I know there's a spear scene. I'm going to be waiting for this amazing
Yeah,
spear
sure.
scene. No, we have to watch something else now.
I guess we're watching Corky Romano.
We have to either watch.
Ridiculousness.
We either have to watch something else, or Skin Slip
really
needs to
hope
shut
so.
up and not spoil anything.
There may or may not be. I don't know. There you go.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
that
so
anal.
here's the thing. You have even less desire to watch it now. So
Because it was spoiled.
watch the
Now I just flat out don't want to watch it because it's like, oh my god, the spear scene.
Oh God, I spoiled the movie.
You know-
Oh yeah.
See, I'll tell you why that kind of thing pisses me off. Well, there's a couple of reasons, but I'll tell you the main reason is the first time I saw Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I was watching it with a guy who had seen it like 3 times, and every time one of the cool lines or cool parts came up, he was like, "Oh, you have to see that! You have to see this part! You have to see this part!" And he just like did that through the whole fucking movie, and until it got to the point where I paused, I stopped the tape, and I said, "You need to shut up. You need to shut the fuck up and stop like indicating that something cool is about to happen, and just let us experience it. Just shut up." So. That was it.
I didn't do that.
We are
So
now
friends
going
with
to
this guy?
do that all.
Oh no! Oh god, no! I'm absolutely not
I'll
friends
be
with him
watching
anymore.
Something with my wife, not with you guys. Don't worry about
So basically, you just came here to ruin the movie and then go away. Well, thanks a lot, you fucking prick. Okay, so we're watching The Proposition then?
I'm ready to go on air.
You are.
Okay, let me just grab a fresh cup of coffee, have a quick smoke, and we'll go. Okay, so we'll talk to you guys in the next entry, which may be during the movie, maybe after the movie, maybe both, maybe neither. I don't know. Well, it'll be at least after the movie. Anyway, talk to you later, folks. Bye. Hey guys, so we're watching The Proposition. We had some technical problems with the stream, but everything's working okay now. It's currently 10:51 p.m., and this is when I am starting the second movie. Yes, so anyway, talk to you guys in a bit. Bye. Hi, folks. So we were just in the middle of watching the movie, and my computer blue screened again. I'm just gonna.
Watch the rest yourself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch it locally. And you're welcome to join me with your copy, your DVD there, Stout, if you like. If you want to sync up with me.
If you want me to. I mean,
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm down with that.
okie dokie.
Sorry, guys. The problem is with Vidal, I mean, you can only stream starting from the beginning of the file. You can't sort of just pick up where you left off. Well, I did see the spear part, so I mean that's the main thing. As long as I saw the spear part, we're all good. Okay, well, Stout and I are going to continue watching the movie, and I will report back to you guys later. So we just finished watching The Proposition. Just to avoid any confusion, there's a few movies by that title. It's the one from 2005, starring Guy Pearce and Ray Winston and Danny Houston. And yeah, basically a story about the lawless old days of Australia. Kind of like a Western. Okay, yeah, we blue screened again, but fortunately, one of the side benefits of doing this in 720p instead of 1080 is it's actually saving the file as I'm recording it. So even though it crashed and the file is slightly corrupted, I do believe it is salvageable. Alright, so I'm going to pop onto Skype and just let everybody know what's going on and say goodnight and carry on with the festivities. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, it blue screened again. You're playing Tetris, aren't you?
Maybe.
Both are.
Well, maybe I'll have a couple of quick rounds of Tetris before getting back to the movies, and then...
You're never gonna complete this challenge.
Yes, I will. Damn it. And And so the epic saga continues. Yeah, so the proposition was really good, and definitely better than what I was afraid Stout was going to show me. Why did I even put this back in the freezer? There's like 2 ice cubes in there. It's going to be a long haul. It is currently 2:30 in the morning, and we've only done 2 movies so far. So we're going to pick up the pace and go all hardcore now. So it's the middle of the night, no more distractions. Everybody else is going to bed if they're not in bed already. And yeah, it's just you, me, big glass of agua, and a bunch of good movies. Let's go. Alrighty, so next up, before it gets too late and I'm too tired, I thought we'd knock the foreign film off the list. It's not that I find foreign films boring or anything, it's just that, you know, obviously there's going to be subtitles and such, so I find that when I read, it tends to relax me, and, you know, I often read in bed, and, you know, that's how I go to sleep. So I figure before I get too tired, let's do the foreign film, so that, you know, I'm not doing it when I'm super tired and falling asleep. So for the foreign film, I decided to check out Jean-Luc Godard's Breathless, which was actually sent to me by fellow YouTuber Skinslip a little while ago. This is actually apparently one of his all-time favorite movies. Good to go here. So let's pop this out, and I'm just going to switch the monitor over and we will begin. Alright, so I'll report back in a little while and see how we're doing. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty awesome. Check this out. I just popped the disc in and started it up, and literally within about a second, it just went straight to the menu. Criterion, you are awesome in so many ways. Thank you. I don't know how well you can see or hear, but it's actually pouring rain outside right now. So I'm just in the middle of watching Breathless and feeling quite tired. Oh, wow, there's actually only 10 minutes left. Anyway, I was just going to say I was feeling a little bit tired, so I opened up the I've had the patio door open most of the night because otherwise it just gets too stuffy in here, and then the heat just makes me feel more tired. So I opened up the patio door a little bit more, and I noticed it was raining. So of course I opened it up to keep it cool down in here to keep me awake. And then it starts raining, and the rain is just so relaxing to hear. So I wanted to share a little bit of that with you. Alrighty, the time currently is 4:05 a.m. I'm going to finish up Breathless here, and then I'll report back after. Hello. Well, finished Breathless. Awesome film. Thank you very much, Skinslip. Definitely appreciate that one. But again, thank you very much, Skinslip. I really appreciate you sharing this personal favorite of yours with me. Definitely enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks. Alright, so I'm going to go and do something, make some food, I guess. I think maybe, I don't know, I was thinking of making some popcorn, but I don't know that I really feel like popcorn. Maybe I won't make any food right now. Maybe I'll just soldier on. Let's just soldier on, shall we? Okay, so soldiering on. We've done 3 movies so far, and I've got at least 4 left. So next up I'm going to do the commercial or critical flop. I think this one was both, actually. From the creator of Sin City and 300, The Spirit. That's right. I've actually been kind of looking forward to checking out the movie. I know that it wasn't particularly well received, but I know that Will Eisner and The Spirit was a huge influence on Frank Miller, so, you know, good or bad, I've been curious to see his take on it, at least as far as the movie goes. Maybe it would have been better if he'd done it as a comic. I don't know. We'll see. It's long past time to finally see what all the hoopla was about. See if I'm going to like it, see if I'm not going to like it. Alright, so that's tonight's flop that we're going to check out right now. The Spirit. directed by Frank Miller. Alrighty, I will check in with you guys again in a little bit. Bye-bye. It's 5:09 a.m. I'm watching The Spirit. If you don't believe me, here, look. 5:10 a.m. Watching The Spirit. And incredibly tired. I'm having some more cola. It's my own damn fault. I should have done all the stuff that I had to do earlier. I should have done the day before, so that I wouldn't have all of it to do before doing this. I should have just woke up and gone straight into the marathon, but it ended up being like I had already been up for like 4 or 5 hours before I actually was able to start. Anyway, still plugging away. I just can't do all-nighters like I used to. I'm getting old. So, I might end up taking a little nap. I don't know, we'll see how I feel after this movie. Maybe I'll get a second wind. Alright, I'll keep you posted. Bye. Nah. I'm dying. Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah. So I finished The Spirit. And tiredness has just overwhelmed me. What did I think of The Spirit? I honestly expected it to be a lot worse than it was, just given how many bad reviews it got. I thought it was okay. The only issue I have is it was a little bit overly talky in parts. Like, there was a scene where the spirit was captured and tied up and in the octopus's lair, and the octopus are like explaining everything, and it just seems like that scene goes on forever, and you're just waiting for the spirit to bust loose somehow and start kicking ass. That was sort of the only part that I really had any kind of issue with, like majorly. Just it dragged on way too long. I mean, I feel like they could have explained the same information in far less time, and it just, ground the whole proceedings to a screaming halt. Because prior to that, it was actually moving along at a pretty good clip. Oh, so it is currently 6:27 a.m. I have been. The marathon, it's like I started the marathon, at about 6 p.m.? So I guess I've been doing the marathon itself for about 12 hours, or thereabouts. Some technical hiccups along the way, as you know. And then just getting a freaking late as hell start. I mean, I got up at like 1 in the afternoon yesterday, and in like 7 hours it will have been 24 hours. I think it could also be because I've been getting a lot of sleep, but like this week, but I think I'm still kind of playing catch up from when Rosie was here. Whenever she's here, I tend not to get a lot of sleep, because she likes to get up at the crack of dawn, and Daddy isn't much of a morning person. That's going to be changing with the new job, though. I'm going to be working mostly days there, so... Yeah, so I'm just rambling because I'm tired, and I'm actually going to go and sleep for a little bit. I'm going to set the alarm for, say, 12:30. No, let's make it 1. I'm going to set the alarm for 1. So that'll give me like 6.5 hours of sleep. And then we will continue. And it's still going to be within the 24 hours. My goal is to get through the last 3 films by or around 6 in the evening. So it's still all within the same 24-hour period. I'm just taking 6 hours out of that to go and sleep and rejuvenate my energy. But yeah, it will still all definitely be within the same 24 hours. Might run a little bit over, but that's okay. So we managed to do 4 movies. We did Wyatt Earp, which was awesome, really good, really enjoyed that one a lot. The Proposition from 2005, Australian Western type movie, also awesome, really good stuff. Then we did Breathless, Jean-Luc Godard as the foreign film. That was really well done. And then we did The Spirit for the commercial and critical flop, and that's just the best one of them all so far. But anyway, so that was the 4 we got through so far. I'm gonna go have a 6-hour nap, and then we'll carry on with the last 3, and I might even squeeze another one in just for the hell of it, because I'm kind of enjoying watching movies. I just wish, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Yeah, I'm getting old. I just can't pull all-nighters like I used to. It used to be I could do like 36 hours, no problem, without even breaking a sweat. But that was also 20 years ago. Alrighty, so I will see you guys in 6 hours. Maybe 7.